That
would have been a bad morning.
Not a good morning. It's already bad enough, because I'm gonna tell you, these boots have had it. Guys, thanks for stopping in at Piney Woods Homestead. Hit that like and subscribe if you hadn't. If you have, as always, y'all, we appreciate you. I am sick and tired of these rubber boots that I've been wearing for a year.
That were shot after like a couple of months, maybe?
No, after a week.
Oh, after a week.
After a week they were leaking. So for a year I have been fertilizing my feet with hog poo out here. It's just a mess. So got a few things to get to. We'll talk about these crappy boots and maybe a solution for it. Whoa, I just about lost it. Ah. Y'all, we have, how much rain you reckon we have had now?
Like 50 inches, I don't know.
Golly. This creek right here, it was not a creek, it's a ditch. And it only runs whenever it's wet weather. It's just drainage, y'all. It drains into the big creek down here. And we worked on it, cleaned out the ditch last year on the garden, and it has kept it dry. Even though we had floods, it didn't come out of the little bank.
No, because years past it would come out of the bank and
just erode everything.
Yeah.
But it looks good. Done quite a bit of grading down here to make that happen, but I can feel the water seeping into these boots right now. And I don't mind telling you what they are, because I own them. They're Rockies. I used to love those Rocky boots years ago when I was younger. I think it was kind of that cool thing when we were in high school. Rocky boots.
Yeah.
But these have been $100 waste of time is what they've been.
And the customer service was...
It was not good. I tried to send them in for warranty. And there was a whole bunch of hoops I had to go through. And I was going to be without boots for, I think it was up to like 3 weeks.
They didn't take your word that it was, even though it was under warranty, they...
And I took pictures and all, yeah.
Yeah, but they wanted the boots...
To verify that it was a warranty issue.
And then they would...
And then they would determine if they'd send it. I had to pay to send them back to them and all that stuff. And I said, heck with it. We'll just deal with the leak. I can feel the water just seeping in pretty good. Now, every time I come out of that hog lot, on my black socks, I can see mud.
That's what
hog
we call
poo.
It. Yeah, we call it mud.
And it's drove me crazy because, you know, I bought these things on sale, $100, and I thought that's a pretty good deal. They were like 120 some originally. But they've just been a waste of money. The ones I had before that were better. Those were Lacrosse.
Yeah.
You got me those at Christmas. They were pretty good. I know, get out of this water because it's seeping into me. So stand up here on the bank because I'm getting my feet wet. But they were pretty good. They lasted about a year, but they were still...
No, those lasted about 2 years.
Yeah, about 2?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they were pretty good. They were pretty stout.
Yeah.
And I'd have got those again, but I didn't want to spend close to $200 on those boots. So I spent 100. Sometimes you can spend less and get a decent product. Sometimes you can't, but...
Well, and I didn't spend $200 on the original pair. I had gotten them
on
like
sale. We don't buy
sale.
anything unless it's on sale for the most part. But this ditch is working out good. Boots just aren't. So I think I may have found a solution for them. We're going to find out. But I'm going to back up here. I'm going to show them this walnut treetop. So y'all, I cut this walnut down a video or two ago. Milled up, I ended up with 54.5 board feet of lumber. A little bit more because I kept a board or two that was probably not good enough to sell, but good enough for me to use for something. But I really can't use the treetop on the mill. I mean, this is, I mean, now I could do some live edge stuff with this section right here, and I may, because it's got some character to it. Now that is an option. I think I will cut that. That's about probably 9 feet long. Get me some straight through cut live edge. See if it will dry pretty good, and that makes some pretty neat stuff. But all the tops up here, no good for the mill. It'll go to the firewood processor, which is Lisa, your firewood processor, and it'll get busted up. And I hate doing that with walnut just because it's so pretty, but I mean, I could do cookies out of it, but I think it's more valuable to us to split it and sell it. But oh well, that's just kind of how it rolls. Sometimes you have some waste and you got to turn it back into some profit, and that's what the treetop's gonna be. All right, Postal Service dropped something off last night that I've been waiting on. A new pair of boots. I was going to get a pair from the local co-op that I saw I wanted to try, but as fate would have it, let me put my knife away because I don't want to lose that. I'll just put it in that pocket for now. It's really hard to sit on a short stump like this. My legs are too long. But y'all's fate would have it. This company here, I believe it's pronounced Hasia. Hasia. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but they reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to try a pair of our boots? Use it on your channel. And I said, replied back to them, we get requests from time to time from companies to show stuff out on our channel, and I have never said yes to anything just because some of the stuff really had no relevance. Is that a right word? Relevance?
Relevance.
Had no, what did I say? Relevance?
Relevance, yeah.
Had no relevance to what we were doing, homestead and firewood or nothing else. And this one here, I was like, you know what? I am tired of that hog poo being on my feet every day out there. And I said, yeah, you know what? I'll do it on one condition. If your company will provide a discount for our viewers if they want to buy some boots themselves, or waders. This company makes waders and boots, fishing waders. I guess we could use those in the hog pen too, because it gets pretty deep out there from time to time. But so they said, yeah, we'll do that. So they sent me a pair of boots, and this is what I picked. They let me pick out a pair, and for the work that Lisa and I do around here, I wanted something that was considered a work boot, not just a hunting boot or a gardening boot or anything like that. I wanted something that looked like it might hold up to that 6-inch deep hog poo out there, mud, as well as some of the chore work that we do, you know, feeding chickens. Rarely do I wear something like this in the wood yard. Usually have my leather boots on. But in the springtime, when the dew's on pretty heavy, I like wearing rubber boots when we're doing gardening work. So I figured something like this would hopefully hold up to that. But
and they come with a lifetime warranty, because I had actually looked at those back before Christmas, contemplating a pair for you. So just so happened that I didn't, and then they reached out. So
well, the thing about it, y'all, is I have never had a pair of rubber boots that haven't developed a leak at some point. The Rockies just developed a leak a week into owning them. The Lacrosse took about a year or maybe a year and a half. Now these Hasia, if I'm saying that right, I like that they have an aggressive tread on the bottom, but it looks like it's not quite as aggressive as the Rocky. The Rockies just held so much mud, and I'm hoping that these will clean a little bit better, self-clean. And who knows, a lot of the problems I have found with rubber boots are the seams. And like the ones that I've been wearing, instead of being one piece of rubber like this, you can see from basically down here at the footbed up, that's one piece of rubber. Now that's not. That looks like maybe something additional to protect the heel, give it a little more strength. But all this right here, where these rubber boots normally leak, is one piece of rubber. So I like that. I'm hoping that these will hold up, y'all. So I can't tell you that they're going to be better than the Lacrosse, but I can about guarantee you already, just from the construction of the toe area, it's going to be better than the ones I've had. So we're going to wear these, or I'm going to wear these. They're size 12. I do want to see if they're true to size. And that's all I'm doing with them today, y'all, is I'm going to try these boots on. And I was just looking and didn't get no brown up. No, I did too. A little bit of brown right there. But I want to see if these number 12s are going to fit. Showing a little leg, honey. So far, so good. Try the other one on. I'll stand up in them. Now these boots right here, I believe they are around $90 without looking at their website. There'll be a link to this exact boot in the description of the video, and it takes you to the website. You can look at everything they have, but I believe this one's around $90. The Rockies that I bought on sale were $100. The Lacrosse that we bought, what, 3.5 years ago, were probably about $170 on sale.
No, I think I got them on a really good deal. They were normally, I think, $220, and I got them for like $120 maybe.
All right, so they're size 12, and they're not tight at all. If anything, I would have to say they are roomy to where I could put a thicker pair of socks in here if I wanted to. So yeah, check that out. Showing off my leg were the boots.
They look well made.
They do look like they're pretty well made. They're not too heavy. If I had to guess, they're probably about 2 pounds a piece. Now when you add 5 pounds of mud to that, it's going to be heavy, but that's all right. It looks like they'll wash off easily. And we'll be using them, y'all, or I will.
Yeah, I won't be able to.
Nah, you won't be able to fit them. So this boot is made like the Lacrosse boot that I had with a little tab here in the back.
It's like a cinch buckle.
Yeah, so you can actually, I'll be able to tuck my coveralls up in these because the top will widen out a bit. And it's got a fairly tall rubber booty on it here, so that's about as deep that I end up going into the mud out there, so that should work pretty good. That's, I believe, neoprene up there. I was going to fill them up with water and let them sit for like 24 hours and see if any water came out, see if they were leak proof, but I thought, I don't want to dry all that out. They should be leak proof, being brand new, if they're decently made, and they appear to be. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for us today here at the Piney Woods Homestead. This is a short little video. Wanted to show off these boots, y'all. I think it's a pretty good deal that they were willing to send me a pair of boots and say, hey, you can have these boots. And
there was, what I appreciated was you said, I will do it if.
Yeah, if you will pass along some savings to those that watch our channel. And you may have seen these boots. I think that this company uses YouTubers and Instagrammers and TikTokers to promote their stuff, which is pretty smart. But anyways, we will let you know just how well they are, y'all, and time's going to be the test on this. I figure after about a month, if they haven't developed a leak, I can say they're pretty good. But just from the look of them, y'all, they appear to be well made.
They feel better made than the Rockies, and actually feel a little bit thicker than the Lacrosse were, so the rubber part.
Well, we will see. But take advantage of that discount. It's 15% off site-wide, so it'll be a link in the description. But we appreciate them extending that. I would not have accepted the boots, y'all, if they were not willing to give a discount to you guys. Yeah, because that's not what we're all about, is about getting something for free.
No, because, I mean, if that was the case, we'd have
a whole bunch of junk we don't need.
Yeah. Although the one thing that we did turn down would be handy, which
what was that?
It was the automatic chicken door that that had a timer on it, so it would open at a certain time and shut at a certain time. And
we may do something like that eventually.
Well, but then some of our chickens
might have gotten left out.
Push the limits of the time, so yeah.
We may try something like that eventually. Guys, y'all have a good day, a great week, and Lord willing, and the creek don't rise too high, we'll see you on the next one. But we'll keep you updated on these boots and just how well they're working out for us. Y'all have a good day.